Judge come, I extort the people. I'm going to take some motor when I have my bus. I'm going to see the man, I beat the man for $200, the PMP boy, and matches lane. You pay JLP $300 and pay people for a man from broke down and a man to move and I reverse my bus. And a man to side seat motor. And I beat the big man for $400, you know. A revolver drop out time waistband, you know. Downtown with police and everybody traverse now motor. I think the man run and take up the gun, the man.
We see Trump back down after him tariff thing after a little while. Him say ma hold it back for 90 days. But him a hold China upon it still. Yes, him back down. Terrible thing are going on. So much things to say. So much things to think about. May I tell you? That's why the computer is a great help for human being at this time, yeah. Because it helps you to go through certain things where you want to know about and you can't bother use your brains. But then now some people are substitute the computer for them brains. That means you have a whole heap of people who walk around the place with AI brains and not actually deciphering things for themselves. Them just rely upon them little iPhone, forget through the day, and forget to them as human beings. We can't afford to make we lose that thought of being humans. We can't stop being humans, you know. Whereas my mother used to say, you got fenny grease. And that is really what happened to human beings. Them got fenny grease if you stop being humans. We want to tell you something what's going on, you know, because a whole heap of people would have liked some answers to a whole heap of things, especially where going to Jamaica. If you notice that the two political parties at one another throat again because election is about September. And certain things not to take care of yet, even though you hear the Prime Minister bawl out how much this is better now in the past 4 years, is the best economy, is the past, this, that, unemployment gone down. Yet still, I don't know if his eye is blind, or his eye can't see. But I don't see nothing change since he must say these things. I know the only thing I say where is more than ever before is those tall concrete and steel where they put up in a Kingston. Every corner you turn now, there's a tall concrete building structure going up. They have one right in front. They have one right in front. We're not in front of IRFM, but I talk about town. Town me I talk about now. They might build up one day where I never know say a building like that could have hold this so. I never know that. Do you look at the space? The space where they're there. When I look at it, I wonder how the hell them put a building like that in another little space there. And the monstrosity of the building is overwhelming, especially if you live underneath it. I don't know how we're going to manage. I have some place now where I set up building, you know. And, you know, the people them who used to have them house, them have yard space and them have them building and them window and them thing there. And not in 20, 30 years, them the thing say, a building will come there where you can look down in them bedroom. Just like that. But the building so tall, Rasta, that it's unbelievable, man. I would my ability a certain way for accommodate earthquake, you know, because we're going to get more earthquake now than before, you know. Yeah, we're going to get more earthquake than before now. But this building in front of near Dermore Road, there's some man. I use it a call center, and I don't know, but that's some here. But it's a terrible thing. The building there. I don't know why. I don't know who gave authority for building the Rasta, but that is not the worst one either, you know. That is not the worst one, believe you me. The worst one I say is the one at Waterloo when we used to live there. We used to live at Waterloo Avenue. And how me know where the dead is so. And me now look and see where the dead is so. I'm out to the tallest business in Jamaica right now, you know. Yeah, man, and it in a place where pure people live there. It's not like a commercial area, you know. It's not like a commercial area where you can say you got a whole heap of businesses around there. And where people live. And me, I say, I'm out to the tallest building in Jamaica right now. I don't know where I go on. All I have hopes and I say, I better them make them think they properly, you know. I hope the government and the people them who are look over these buildings, not like the one them who are look over the road. Because if building them are built up, if the people them who are monitor these buildings, it's like the people them who are monitor the road, then we're in a serious problem. We're in a serious problem. Because them building there, in that little space there. I mean, I see it in London still. I see building in a Manhattan there where it's unbelievable to see how they make them building there all beside one another. It's like you can almost take your hand and reach over to the other building through a window. But Jamaica, I facilitate some building, you know, where the government, I tell you, say, they might use that as an example of things going good in Jamaica. That is what I must say, you know, because we kill and see buildings that go up. We say, you know, she say a progress. Tall building is progress. That is where they want to inculcate in your mind now, say. For you say all them things, they just know, say Jamaica progress. The people, them who are living at them building there, it's not ordinary people like me and you. It's not ordinary people. It's not some youth where have nothing to do. Them is executives and them is this and this and that. And them have them money to make 35 million, 45 million. And it did it so. Hanging over you when you look up or when them look down. When you stand up on a building and look down, it look like a little ants down there. No, sir. The demographic of Jamaica changed up, especially in Kingston. Yeah, man, totally changed, man. And it's like it now go out with nothing if you don't see the big building or building now. Yeah, man, I some place where them call around the area there where them used to say certain things not for go up them way there. I think them better say certain building not for go a certain height. But the building them are go as far as them want it go. It's almost scary. Yeah, man, it's almost scary, man. The building them look almost scary. You drive and you can't see the top of the building. I like a New York you live. When you have that, you hold up your neck, and you still don't see the top of the building. And when you go up on the top floor, them, when you look down, you see some little things like ants are walk and the people are walk. Yeah, them look like some little insect. I run across the road and I walk across the road and I really people because the building them so high. You have to just accept your people are walk and not some insect. And when you're down on the ground and you look up, you can't see the top of the building. It's scary. The one pan Waterloo are the most scary one, me say. Because me see when them a dig it from, them dig a big hole in the ground, you know. Because them can't just build the building on top of the ground, so, you know. Them have to go right down. And now me see this building, I must about 20 odd story it have. 20 odd story it have a go up there. Who are going to live in that? Them can't get washed out. And people start to complain, say, them use the National Housing Trust money and a big up apartment for people who are make millions of dollars a year. Because one of them apartment there must be 35 million. And them I say, but if a National Housing Trust money, National Housing Trust must supposed to look for the poor people them who can't afford certain things. So that's what National Housing Trust was supposed to do. But right now it look like them gone in a different way of dealing with housing. They might say, well, it's not only poor who want a house bill. The executives in the bank, them are thieving money want a house bill too. The executives in a certain companies will have money offshore, want a house for living in. You can't live, give them any house to live in. You have to make them look like them they are foreign. Because the house them really look like foreign, so you can live a foreign life in a Jamaica. Yeah, not to mention the one them when them a bill for St. Thomas there. $500 million US. Them a bill some for 500 million. When I say 500 million, yeah, 500 million, yeah. 500 million US. And then them go build a massive hotel down there. That's why them not clear with the Bob Marley Beach. And I run off people and fight because them a plant feet. Guy go build like almost 1,000 room round there. 1,000, more than 1,000. Hotel, big hotel I go build around there so. And it will lead you know to more down into St. Thomas there, where they will have massive amount of apartment buildings and high-rise buildings and shopping area and all sorts of things. But the little guy will live down there a few much years now, he can't deal with that this again. Can't deal with that again. So the little man get shafted. That is really where happened. They must shaft the little man. And the little more them will turn themselves now round a Spanish Town Road. Mark my word. Mark my word. Say Mutabaruka did say this. Little more the people them who live round a Tivoli Garden and Trenchtown and everywhere, they're going to have to move. Because they're going to gentrify the area. Gentrify the area, you know, so them put digital down there a long time. And then now them put a hotel down there now. Massive hotel, where them change up the hotel and massive hotel and railway and now the Prime Minister say, I'm going to build park down there and this and that down there to make it look more up to date and up to standard. You think them are going to have old nigger around there do all sort of thing. Them going to move old nigger from them place there. Yeah, man. Look more you go around the Coronation Market and I wonder where Coronation Market there. That was a landmark, a little more. Coronation Market will be a landmark. Here lie Coronation Market, the largest market in the Caribbean. And the dirtiest. Because I don't go to no market in the Caribbean and see people have food on the ground like Coronation Market. People put the food on stall, well orderly. Some little island to me I talk about. Not about no big island like Jamaica. The little island, Dominica. You go to the market, man, the place is set out like, yes, at some market you said. You go in where the one in St. Croix, yes. You see the market set out. But watch what them are going to do. You think them people are joke, watch what them going to do. It's a serious thing what them going to do. And we're going to stand the brunt tight. Yes, terrible things are going to happen. terrible things, even though them talk about them is for the people. Yeah, them is for the people, yeah. Them is for the people for work, mix sand and cement, and work in a hotel. That is where we must do. Mix sand and cement and work in a hotel. Service. Servant. That is really what it is all about. They might employ people. You see Donald Trump, I do with the people them. Donald Trump, hey, you better watch how you go to America nowadays, you know. Because you're going to head up El Salvador. You're going to head up El Salvador. Yeah, man, you go through all down, them check everything. They might check everything that day, them just scan your face and you're gone. I mean, see the man, the immigration people, them look like them stop, look like your passport. Them just take your passport, stamp and scan your face and say, oh, you can go. Now, a peer problem for go through the airport them in America, peer problem. They might do certain things where they never used to do. Ask for certain things where they never used to ask you. It's like the machine, them have become null and void now. You have to answer questions like you're going to go stay. Like about them people, man. And people, all of that people now stop going to America, you know. But the people them in Canada know what them are doing. Them stop go to Canada, stop go to America. Them say America too fierce, but them want to make Canada the 51st state. The people them boycott America. They might lose so much billions of dollars from the tourists who used to flock in America from Canada. They might lose money. It's a terrible thing going on, you know. And we better smell the coffee if you can't smell anything. Smell it. Because, may I tell you, when you think it's peace and safety, a sudden destruction, and that's all them man have in their mind, you know. Destruction. Yeah, if it not benefit them, they will destroy it. And how we are stay here, so now I go on like this and I go on like that. Yeah, someone a jump about Babylon. Babylon, you sit down and about Babylon, and you say, what going to happen? And you see what is happening. It's a weird situation we find ourselves in now. We have to really look within and look without and figure it out and be more perceptive, receptive, and all receptive you can find. You have to be more critical and more observant and more informed. Yeah, informed, that is what it's really all about. The information that you have today will help you to move. Tomorrow, I do think modernization is when you see a whole heap of building around you. A build up taller than the one where you live in now. Where you hardly see any bush around you. Where you see steel and concrete around you. People see that as modernization. But really and truly, you don't know how far away from this human being you're moving when you see so much of them things around you. In this concrete jungle, it makes your heart become like a concrete too. And it go further, it become like steel. So the more concrete and steel, your vibration become concrete and steel. And that is really what happens. We lose that human touch. That human touch that say, with flesh and blood. Some people that talk about them make out a clay. I know make out a no clay. The man reading in the book and talk about man was made from clay. I know make out a no clay, a flesh and blood I make out a. Flesh and blood, my mother. Flesh and blood, my father, flesh and blood. So now we become like steel and concrete. And we react to each other like steel and concrete. terrible thing.
Africa.
We just like lame ducks, man. Waiting to be shut off. Who among us will control them own destiny and don't allow people, them storybook and them imagination and fantasy and illusion to cripple our thinking, our mind, and make us feel guilty because we don't think like them. Because we're not thinking like them, we feel guilty. And then put guilty thing by your guilty trip. Every day you get up, you have this guilt trip. Say, what is me I think? Oh, me not think like how them I think. I must something wrong with me. Yes, and you start to accept that. Say something really wrong with you. And when you really take a stock, something wrong with them. Yeah, man, there's something wrong with them. Because them get up every day and tell pure lie. And make you believe it's true. Pure lie them I tell, and they make you believe it's true. And when you start to question them lies, you feel out of place. You feel like, oh, me I think this, but then also them bring me up. My mother and my father and my school, I know that them did I say. It's a terrible thing. Terrible thing them have we do. Feel guilty about our own thoughts. Somebody create a mystery and put it in front of we. And we start to accept it like it's we, when it's really them. Yeah, man, it's really them. What a terrible thing. What a terrible thing. We want to play this, you know. We want to play this. Make us play this. Make us play this. Okay. See if we can play it. Now play it.
Technology can be fine-tuned to target a specific race of humans who eat the food. I want you to follow me very carefully on this because most people have never heard of this before. They've never heard of this technology. They don't know it can be targeted by race. Food crops can be engineered right now based on existing technology to cause infertility in black people alone. That technology is a reality. It's widely covered out there in the mainstream media, in the science media. RNA interference technology is widely covered. And they openly talk about how it can be used to target specific physiological processes of certain insect species. They can interfere with DNA repair or protein synthesis in insects. They can interfere with fertility or reproduction. They can interfere with mobility, a nervous system interaction with the musculoskeletal system, or depending on what animal we're talking about, other systems, endoskeleton systems. I ask you, does that technology exist? The answer is yes. It absolutely exists right now. Are they using that technology? I ask you, do a little bit of research, look at the plummeting sperm production in black men. Sperm production is plummeting in black men. Sperm production is precisely the kind of physiological process that can be targeted by RNA interference technology. Now, is that proof that the food crops are being engineered to cause sperm production to plummet in black men? No, it's not proof. But when you connect the dots of all the other things that are being done covertly, this becomes something very likely in the realm of possibility. It would take a lot of advanced testing to find this out. And guess who controls the funding? Guess who controls nearly all the science funding in America today? The federal government. The same government that allows the CDC to cover up the truth about vaccines and black children.
Yes, very interesting. Very, very interesting. You see where I go on? It's like in South Africa too, where them did make the doctor have death create poison that only affect black people. Yeah, man, them people, they do it. Them do it, man. It might sound far-fetched to you, but because we live in a little closet of world, we might say this, them thing, that, whatever kind of thing that no go so. Yeah, we'll say no go so until we see cell phone. Yeah, we'll go so, when we look at the cell phone pop up and we, and we wonder where the hell them things they come from. Where it come from. But we know the cell phone is a real thing, It are the things where the human brains is not, do have the capacity to deal with it. But it is happening right around you, inside of you too. So the man them make a chip to put on your head for help dementia. Yeah, dementia. Them help dementia with this chip. And a matter of fact, the chip in your head can make you move things. Your head, your brains can move things. It's like, it's terrible. Well, it's not really terrible still. At least some of them not terrible, but you can move it with your head, with your mind, with the chip in your head. Well, brother named Elon Musk. Yeah, Elon Musk is the master of these things, man. Anyway, yeah, we're going to take a break.
What does school teach you about money? Nothing. And that's not a mistake. That's not an accident. The way to keep the poor and middle class working hard is never teach them what the rich know. What the rich teach their kids about money, the poor and middle class do not. If you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Rich Dad's lesson number 1, the rich don't work for money. Don't you touch that stuff. If I pay you, you think like an employee. Your brain will change. If you learn never to work for money, you'll be a rich man. The people that are being screwed today are the poor and middle class because they work for money. You know, the banker, they're not working for money.
They have money working for them.
Yep. Very big difference in mentality here. What is financial education? It's not get a job, work hard, save money, and invest in a well-diversified portfolio, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and ETFs. That's not it. The financial industry is 2 things, debt and taxes. Debt and taxes. And we still tell kids to go to school, get a job, work hard, save money, and get out of debt. Now, who tells them to do that? That's the most ridiculous thing there is.
The book starts and it says, line number 1, saving money will make you rich.
Yeah, it never will. You know that.
All taught that as kids.
Yeah, because they can print it. Why would you save it and why would you work for it if they can print it at faster than you can work for it? And number 2 is they keep dropping the interest rates on it. You know, Japan still has zero interest rate policy. And the Japanese are the biggest savers in the world. And I'm Japanese, I'm 4th generation. They're not too bright.
Right.
Why do you keep saving when they're printing it? You know, when I'm in Japan, that's what I mean by fear. They're so afraid because the Japanese, good culture, but they do as they're told.
Right. It's very conformist.
Very conformist, very conformist. So they just do as they're told, and then they just save money, and their government, this guy Abenomics, is just printing trillions of it and buying ETFs with it, and they don't know what to do. They're afraid they might make a mistake. They're good little students in school. Go to school, get a job, don't make mistakes. So what happens to the average person in a financial crash, they don't know what to do. And right now, as you know, for the middle class of the world, we're in a crash. The purchasing power of the yen, the euro, the rupiah, all going down. And people are working harder and harder and harder, and the central banks of the world are printing more money.
And so if someone's listening to us that's stuck in that poor middle class trap and they hear it's their fear that ultimately is keeping them from that, that's a hard thing to hear, Robert. But you're going to give them the information about what they can do if they can get out of that fear.
Well, every time I do a lot of speaking to the masses out there, Lehman doesn't invite me in because we're gone, but they go, well, what, it's so risky. What you're saying is risky. And I said, what I do isn't risky for me, but it's risky for you. And when somebody says, what is risk? You have to look in the mirror. Do you know what I mean? For me to fly in Vietnam, that was high risk. But the higher the risk, the more you have to study. You know that, I know that. So if you're not going to study, you're not going to practice and all that, then you should do what Wall Street tells you to do. Buy 401ks, mutual funds, ETFs and all that. But that's where they're fake assets, because they only make Wall Street or the City of London rich. Just watch where the cash is flowing. Follow the money. The reason the rich don't work for money is number one expense is tax. See, there's three kinds of income: earned, portfolio, passive. So earned income is if I get a job, that's earned income. If I'm a doctor or a programmer, that's earned income because I'm working for it. If I buy, let's say, Apple for $10 and I sell it for $20, that's portfolio income, capital gains.
Yeah.
But passive income, which is cash flow, is never taxed. So it's not, so these guys are screaming right now in America, tax the rich. I said, good luck. Because most of the guys complaining, they don't know there's three kinds of income. And the rich don't have jobs anyway. They have assets. And so the average schmo out there, poor guy, sent the kid to school. They don't learn this. So that's why in fake, as you were talking about it, there's a newspaper article about Jared Kushner. Yeah. And he explains how the Trumps and the Kushners don't pay taxes and make millions of dollars. And the reporter couldn't understand him because our schools will never teach you that three types of income.
And they judged him and say they're wrong and it's cheating. And we see that over and over again. Amazon not paying taxes. What do you say to people when they come up to you and say, Robert, it's not fair. It's not fair they're not paying taxes.
Well, there's always three sides to a coin, heads, tails, and the edge. So which side of the coin are you on? From my side, it's fair. But this is the difference. Everybody can do the same thing I do because the tax laws are for everybody. We don't say, well, the tax laws are only for the rich. No, the tax laws are for everybody to use if you have the right financial education. And the reason I'm an advocate of financial education, without that education, you have to pay taxes. You see, very few people will buy what I do, make $1 million and pay zero tax. That takes, and my rich dad taught me that playing Monopoly. That's how it started, 4 greenhouses, 1 red hotel. Or the McDonald's formula. I write about it there. McDonald's, Ray Kroc.
Yeah.
McDonald's is in the real estate business. So they sell hamburgers, but they buy real estate, so they pay no taxes. This guy Bezos, he's $16 billion. How much tax did they pay on that $16 billion? Zero.
And that's all legal. Anyone can do it.
Everybody can do it.
But most people lack the education.
Correct.
So Jared learned about money when he was a kid by watching his father, by watching these people invest in real estate and said, wow, not only do you get to make the money, you get to keep the money. That's a big problem a lot of people don't understand. They, look how much money I made, but how much did you keep? Because that could be half.
How much tax did you pay?
Right, what tax did you pay? And so you always say, this is the law. The law is true for every citizen. You can do it, but most people just don't do it. Sometimes, like you said, they don't have the education, because you need to have a plan if you're going to go do risky things.
Well, it's not risky. I mean, to me, what's risky is having a job and paying taxes and saving money because they're printing it. That's the worst thing of all. And that's why there's fake money, fake teachers, because the teachers they don't know it.
Right.
And fake assets, because Wall Street or the City of London or Lehman Brothers or Goldman and all, they're not going to tell you this.
Yeah.
How are there billionaire bankers today? Aren't they supposed to be watching your money,
You said in here also, the greatest asset you have is your mind. What does that mean?
If you really want to be rich, take a class on real estate. Once you understand real estate is based on debt, learn how to use debt as money. So that once you learn how to use debt as money, you can never say, I can't afford it. You see, because the banks will give you, so the banks, after the crash of 2008, the banks gave me $300 million tax-free to buy real estate that the idiots had lost. I hate this, and they were idiots because the prices were so high. Why would you buy it at the top of a market? Don't you know that's going to crash? They all no. This is, that was the subprime was the derivatives market, the MBSs and all that stuff, had driven the price of real estate so high, and the rest of us were just waiting. And then when the whole thing came crashing down, all this real estate was now available, and they needed, the Fed and those guys in the Treasury needed guys like us to go in there. So Wall Street gave us hundreds of millions of dollars to mop up all that real estate these guys had lost. Now, it's fair because everybody could do it. So, when I asked the average guy, I said, why don't you use debt? They can't even get a loan because their scores, their FICO scores, they don't even have them here, are so bad.
Right.
So that's what's going on in the world today. It's fake money, fake teachers, fake asses. The school teachers will never tell you that because they don't know it. My poor dad never knew that. And they think the rich are crooks. The rich just play by different laws. The rules are the same, but you have to do what the government wants you to do. Never say, I can't afford it. Ask yourself, how can I? The reason I have so much money is because I don't say I can't do it. I just go, how can I do it? And I just go and do it. I make a lot of mistakes, but that's how I learn. How can I? It's just a matter of personal willpower, which is spiritual. Just saying, if they can do it, I can do it.
Good night, Muta.
Good night, man.
How things?
Things are going, man.
All right, quick thing, Muta. Muta, you remember, I don't remember who did mention. Remember they were talking about some overcharge of traffic ticket and some money should repay back to the motorists.
Kind of remember. I don't
know if Shane can educate that, but they did overcharge. In other words, the people pay over. In other words, if you get a ticket for 2,000, you end up pay 4 and 5 or 4,000 the government, or the motorists are much bigger than they were planning on working it out on my paper. But you notice it become dead case. And I just rest there.
Well, really, it was not overcharge, It was just that they were charging and giving people tickets at a time when the law wasn't in place for giving those tickets. And so what they were saying is that people, if them could have come up with them receipts or have proof or whatever, would have been able to get back them money. But then you don't know them thing they go. People pay a ticket and then that gone, You're not really find it back.
But
and it was over a number of years.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
So where's
I noticed it just vanished, so Shane. It just vanished. Them they ever try people are good enough.
Well, maybe the people
the money just staying at the government coffers. As long as you can come up with your proof or whatever.
Come on
then,
the ticket, you will get boarded.
Yeah.
All right. Next thing, Muta. I don't know if it's favor or the Prime Minister we're talking about the cable company overcharging cable.
Yeah.
So, I mean, half a sudden she discovered that him, half a sudden so who in charge of the government. But yes, them still have tax on it, just like food. Why them know?
All of them companies they are overcharging people.
And then because the election around the corner, everybody know Muta become a savior for the poor people.
For the poor people.
You know, so overcharge are going, but still you add on tax just like food, Muta. Why is it that if just like every day you go to the supermarket, Muta, things are go. If you don't have a car, come and tell you, say Andrew Wallace store in Jamaica, why don't get you there tax them half right there? But going to the supermarket, Muta, I look for a woman, I say, I'm me alone, me no parent, now like. One to a woman with 2 children, and no man, and I get 4,000 a day. Oh, she work out that with bus fee and lunch money. Plus, if she ever buy a piece of land. Muta, incidentally, I saw Mark Golden at the expo Saturday. Touch him and ask him, well, I'm bodyguard him, I behave like him a Prime Minister. So I say, wait, what happened? Touch him and ask him, what is he going to do upon the land for the landless people? Muta, me I tell him, man, them people are really fine. I don't remember what him said because they're nice, Muta, but he was saying, like, put them on the land and make them pay like rent or something like that, and then half a sudden they will get the land. What we say about Mark is the land is for the people and them where ancestors fought for it, die for it. They're not supposed to go up on the land and pay. You're supposed to just hand the land to them, cut it up if you become a prime minister, since the present prime minister not talking about it. But Muta, politicians have sense when them out of power, when them in a power, because they will never give poor people land, because them 101.5 million US so them are still at Beverly's won't sell. It won't sell. We're just a level of hypocrite these people are. Finally, Muta, I think I didn't mention the Coast Guard and the Marine Police one time. Securing our shore, Muta. Yeah. Recently, there's a vessel that came to shore, Muta.
Yeah.
And this is the level of looting, so it indicates to us the level of, I never want a separation, because the cure me hunger Muta, I also food and run go feet. In them I can't have no food.
Oh, you mean with the whole chicken?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Muta, where's the Coast Guard or the Marine Police into this thing? Suppose that container is full with gun. So you imagine the amount of gun that that came into Jamaica without the Marine Police circling the coastline and the Coast Guard. So when you know I buy one bag police car the other day, some Hilux motor, I also have a 92 Mitsubishi, like a seat motor, you can't believe it, brand new. And the police them got some Hilux, you know why the Hilux, and look on the Hilux them motor. And now they get some new Land Cruiser. Why don't start investing in some bingy boat, Marine Police and the Coast Guard, go to YMCA, make YMCA train these people.
Time to do all of them, to do the safeguard the coast, them and them, instead them get some money.
No, Muta, they are not doing it. I have serious thing there. They are not doing it. It's just talking. Simple. You get these guys and make the YMCA train them, since the YMCA is the highest body in swimming, make them train them. I get some bingy Muta have the people in patrolling. They're not doing it, Muta. You imagine if that container have a bag of gun in it, Muta, as you know, some of these white boys dump things, dump it in the depressed area, and love gun. So it's peer talking, Muta. Peer talking. You understand? Peer talking when them want to win power. So, I mean, it turns the Muta. It turns them about...
I'm supposed to talk to them, Rubio and all the man, about them something there. But
Muta, how many officials we have came to Jamaica? We have a lot of... I think the last one for this one was some colonel, and they are saying, we're going to talk to him about all the gun are getting to Jamaica. And from PJ time, Muta, these officials have come. And they are talking about them. I mean, Muta, you can't carry a pin through United States Airport or through Miami, and they don't discover that. So how is it that these barrage are going coming out here, killing our poor black people? It's the killing now, it's the level of the killing now, Muta. You saw much a police gone. So when a policeman stopping at one bar for drink a beer, what do you think going to happen to him? My brother and your nephew. What do you think going to happen to him? Because you're creating enemy against the police and these guys. I say these guys are innocent, Muta, all of them, But you can't make it look like half a son, everything I just shoot out and that. You don't hear the church say nothing about it, Muta. You don't hear civil society say nothing about it, but what? Make it start happening to some uptown picnic, I get shoot up in a car and they yes, them pull gun, palm police, and that's what happen. And me, a man, Muta, if you're wrong for me. We're being unfair. Yeah. So we don't need courthouse again, Muta. We don't need courthouse again because we can't pay GG 34 million and the other and the courthouse much million. For what? The police already had the double job.
Well, your Prime Minister come out and tell you one way the modern technology where the police them have now and this and that, and you never hear him last week.
I heard him, and I think you mentioned when you do the last next one. Yeah, man, it's true, up to date. What all these people do is talk. Talk. After COVID, why is it that they don't go up on this rapid farming? Because them friend them in the house are bringing in food production. And friend them is a fat motor, so they don't have nothing to do with farming. Because see there, so Trump are doing foolishness, when I start cut up the land and make people start farming, you get the high ground off of the road. So No police not to shoot on nobody and a gunman not to shoot on nobody. Because poor people are dead. Poor people are not them not license a gun. Because them not kill no uptown people motor. So we get uptown people gun and them have them security and people. I'm gonna play domino when you look shooting. 2 dead, 3 nobody not there to defend themselves. So yesterday I'm saying it's motor. But yesterday these guys are come now and vote from us, you know. Why motor me I tell them we just wish we black people can't turn our brain, can't look like our brain is set right. Anyway, big up to Mandingo and Raspa. Long life, Muta. Big up yourself.
Yes, Ian.
Yes, Ian Muta, Ragon.
Message, man.
Good morning, man. Good morning.
Morning.
You know, second time I call upon the program over about last 3 months ago, I call, you know, so no, sir.
You just buy a phone.
Eh?
You just buy a phone.
No, sir, I have before a long time. I listen, but sometimes I just end up sleeping before me even get people up on the car. But then other things that the night shift to them, just a walk come down. But I have a few questions I want to ask and so on. I don't know, but I don't know. I think now I should answer as well, if it's possible. But Shane and Mota, the question I'd like to ask is, what was our budget like for the last, say, that year? Like some $3 trillion, right? If I remember correctly, I think I some $3 trillion.
The budget for what? For this last year? I don't know.
For this year, like to monitor.
Oh, when I mentioned, I don't remember what I mentioned, you know.
Okay, but the thing that I would like to know is that if in other money, if it's actually budgeted for hospitals.
Well, like, they must have to do that. They must have to do that for health.
I really want to ask is because don't get me wrong, you have some surgery very expensive to deal with and so on. But isn't that thing where they say right here? They're going to put $5 billion towards surgery, so anybody who can afford to do surgery.
Health service. Not just one aspect of health, so them have enough money in health service.
Yes, but I think that if I say in the aspect of health service, it'll accumulate more money. That's probably around $15 billion or something like that, or around 10 or so. No, but I think that could probably work. But it's so deadly, I'm not going to say dangerous. It's so deadly to see people that want to do surgery and so on, and it can't be done because they don't have the money and so on. People go overseas, they don't have the money for the Jamaica. So me keep on.
So if you say the government should have paid the money for them to go overseas?
What is it?
If you say the government should have paid money for people to go overseas?
No, that wouldn't be fair. But if it comes to the test, it can be done. It may once in a while it can be done. Just as I say. You understand? Getting surgeons to come in Jamaica to come do the surgery, if possible. But
maybe we have to say that maybe enough surgeons are there in Jamaica, but not to go overseas. Maybe enough surgeons are there in Jamaica.
You don't. You say maybe there's not a lot of surgeons in Jamaica.
No, I said maybe there's not enough servants in Jamaica. That's why people have to laga so to get surgery done.
Oh, may I understand that. But the next question I'd like to ask is that now, may I come back from the point of view of the last caller when the caller say, yo, give the people them the land and so on.
Yeah.
I agree to that. I tell the truth, full out. Because why are going to have the people I rent the land like a house, them a rent, and then after they can't pay the rent, I go take back the land from them and so on. Give the people the land and make them pay like we say now. A year time they pay them their land tax or whatever. But the real concern we really want to call about tonight is that Mutabaruka, is that.
But me never feel say I should have paid land tax me la. Me no feel so.
You don't feel so? I mean,
sir.
Not tell you the truth, me feel so in everything. Balance and moderation is key because come on, you need taxes to kind of run.
Who bring up them something there? Where them bring it up for? The man them who the king and queen that pay taxes for it, or them get it? A thief them thief it.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, so why no who I five parents who work on it, tile on it, blood on it, and dead on it. We have to come over compare who we have pay the tax to. And what am I do with the tax money?
True. That's a good question. That's a good one.
Tax business, tax business is just one of the way where them use to dig out. You never hear the thing when we just play a while ago. You hear the thing when we play a while ago about the rich don't pay taxes?
No, but me hear the talk the overall.
You never hear it? Where my shows the rich don't pay taxes.
Me read that now a book in the car, Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah. My show you say the rich don't pay taxes and is that something illegal them a do? Them know how the system run.
Yeah, because I think me Andrew Tate or something like that, I say the rich don't pay tax. Which that kind of have me.
Yeah, so if the rich don't pay tax and them have so much money, you who just have try make it so now you go pay tax for land. Where the land there? They must wait there. Don't them say democracy is a government by the people, not that them say.
I think the word for democracy should be them act crazy. Because
we're not dealing with the word, you know, democracy. What we are dealing with now is that the system of a thing where them say, this is a democratic country and the land is belong to the government. Who is the government?
The people.
Then that them say? That them say the government. So you are the government and you are pay for your own thing.
Why?
If the government is the people, which is a lie, the government is not the people, because 60 people sit down in one building and decide where I must do and where I must do. So land is not something where it's not like water where you have to get a man to run pipe and do this. Our electricity, where a company have to come run wire and do that. I say you can't make the man run the wire and not pay him. Or you can't make the man run the pipe and not pay him. Land always stuck. The land have nothing to do with nothing. Well, if you get the land, you work the land yourself.
Muta.
Yeah.
So you see that critical point the way you did make when you talk about what them do with the tax when them get it.
Yeah.
That are the crucial point, you know. Because really, you say, all right, say question the whole thing of paying land tax and whatever. But the reason why them say them collect property tax and these things now is for improve infrastructure in the community, you know, for things like that. Drain and road and light and water and all these things and garbage collection and whatever. But them now do none of these things. Then you wonder now where the money go. So when property tax pay and all of these is like, work out for the people.
Yeah, but you know, you see, so far, I could talk about water. Them have to build up reservoir. Them have to build up pipe to run the water. So that means you can't see the work where I do. Forget the water for coming at your house.
Your water tax.
But the land, there. Them not have to do nothing to the land to make you go live on the land. And you are going to do something to the land to make it be more comfortable for you to live on it. So there's no reason why if you build water, if you forget water now, you will use the money where you charge a man for run the pipe. You have to put in now land tax in it. What the hell is land tax? Why you have a land tax? You should have water where you don't have water, you get water in your house. You pay for that. If you get light in your house, you pay for that. If you go buy lumber, you pay for that because the lumber have to come from somewhere for you come get it smooth and clinker and groove and tongue. You have to go make that have to work. Forget that. So you pay for that. But the land, we can't move. You can't move the land. You don't know, there's no way you can move the land. And you know, I tell me, say, man, I'll give you a piece of land. When I say, you have to pay them money to live on the land. And them have land already, and I keep them, the money.
And technically, based on me here is that you're not the owner of the land, but you're owner call you're beer. I mean that you actually have buried
until you're dead.
Until you're dead. And the
Prime Minister when him turn up in front of
that man.
Look, Prime Minister turn up in front of house and I give people key and I take picture. And little more out of your house.
Oh yeah, wait, don't move. Stick up in there, please, Muta. Stay up in there. So for instance now, me depend my family land, right? Cool, me depend my family land. And say for instance, Mr. Owens or Mr. Golden build me a house, right, and everything here. And I remember, I think I two programs in the one when they take back your house and one when they say house after you. Just say one when they take back my house after me. Say when they take back my house, then give me then. So question, if me dead and so on, the house will get taken back for me? If it was my
you mean where them build for you?
Yes.
Of course, you mean people can take it back.
No man. That's an invasion, man. That's a colonialism.
There's no colonialism country I live in. It's a colonialist country I live in, you know.
No,
some man I tell you, say, if so much land out there, we're empty. We're no cow on the planet, nothing. And the government land. And them say the government is by the people, for the people, of the people. Why should I turn around now and pay the government to live on my land? It's not like some man land you go up and the man say, my four parents own a piece of land, so I'm going to fence it off and I'm my land this. Over there, so nobody no own over there, so. And you go there, so get piece. Hey, you know what they used to do in a cowboy days? How the West was one? How the West was one, is that them have a race. Them have race.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, you go scout the land where you want. Right? You go scout it. If you want near a river, near a mountain. And them have a race per ass with them flagging at them hand. And you going to go ride and go stick the flag in the land where you want. So the one where you sticking at, your land that. Even though Native Americans did own the land before them come there. So them take the land, them stick the land, the flag in the land. They're like Martinique, not Martinique, St. Martin's. One part of French and one part of Dutch. You know them do it? Them race to get it, Race one part of French, one part of Dutch. Them race it, and anybody will reach a certain distance and thing and say, this is my word. Them say, this is the French part and this is the Dutch part. That's why when you take plane for go to France, for go to Guadeloupe, you land in the French, the Dutch part, and you have to go over to the French part. At the same land, you can take 24 minutes and drive around the whole land. 24 minutes. Call it half hour for drive around the whole land. Who come say that? Yeah, who come decide that? Who come decide that? See, the youth are saying, the whole of the land, them are thief in land, capture land. How them come decide? You can't come live there, so. If you don't nobody now own the land, so more than it's the government land. And them say, you are government. Why you must go pay for the land? Or then after you pay for the land, you have to go pay taxes on the land. As long as you live on the land, you have to pay taxes on it.
I don't understand that, though. I don't understand that. Why me buy something, but a year time I have to pay a little dividends towards it same way. And them now maintain my land in terms of like...
And you are maintain your land. And you want to decide if your land clean, if you go plant flowers or cocoa or yam on it, and them something there. And you go build up a house on it. If you want to build up mansion, you're free. And that's your land.
But you know question mark, Samuta? The question marks that relate to land too, because this have me my mind bottle when they come on to this. I want to ask somebody I know have sense. But if me find gold,
maybe should I ask you?
Eh?
Maybe should I ask you in a sense?
Anna, you're one.
Anna, for the one.
No, you're one way.
Okay, but if find cocaine and a gun pan it though, Anna, for me one though, right?
I get charged for that.
And that you must know. And that you must know. Yeah, listen to the program, man. Yeah, listen to the program.
No, that doesn't make sense.
If them find gold pan the land, if them find gold pan it, are yours.
I know, and again, I queen or whatever run our court out, so me can't go battle that out. But that a common sense say, yo, if I don't mind the gold and the aisle, it gun and the coke can't be my own then.
Me buy one piece of land, right? I live on the land all 30 odd years. And one day me a dig, and me say I'll run out of the land. Government just come and say, watch out. I know you're a lad, you know. After that, but they have about 30 odd years. And me say I'll run. When me look, me say go land and eat there. And man, I tell me say no my land. But if him come one day and find some coke underneath a mango tree, him say my land, and my land, him find it part about charge me. Yeah, so it's terrible.
No, man, that's a one-shot-minded man. Terrible that is so man. Unbalanced.
Anyway,
but the question...
We did pass the time signal, you know.
Well, all right, before me cut, though,
we did pass the time signal, I will not pass the time signal. Yeah.
Yeah, look, Muta. That's a shame. I'm on the first time on the program still. You know, I say, I forward through the door and I call a long time. They are always still.
Osh.
They call a while when they talk about the one before that one, yeah, still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's like you see him thing, I want to touch, I see him thing there. And by thing, I say, if life was a thing that money could buy, the rich would have it and the poor would die.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I also Jamaica and kind of say about sometime in the last month, we get to a ticket for 50,000.
Sure.
And I got a long time, I just still call, because me a cheap, you know, because man, I kind of go demonstrate and then come back and say, it was a mistake because they come from Mobile.
No, where the 50,000 are for?
Them say the steel of the hang off of the truck.
The steel, you never put
yeah,
a red,
me have a red flag, and I say to you, me have a red flag, he said that, me see man jaw out inch measure, like him a yellow, they measure the steel,
say too long. Too long after the truck.
But them a claim say a trailer we are going to community, a trailer can go in a community. Yeah. So man, them are mobile and demonstrate still, and we see police come out, head for the traffic come out and say it was a mistake. Because the law, when I'm bridging get to one thing from the law and send to me. And he say, why state? And I say, I don't fully remember, you know, but why state? And I said, he say, if like you travel after 6 o'clock when sun gone down, or if you're in a bad weather condition, and he still project off of the truck certain amount. No, but if you project off of the truck certain amount, you must make sure you have a red flag on it or a flashing light. Yeah, so you never say, you know, if you hang off of the truck, only a trailer can carry steel and you know, hang off, you know. The whole of the flat bed.
You see that? You see that what them say? You know, you see what them say? Say it must have a red flag on it or a blink.
Yeah, because me tell the police, say me have, all right, me get ticket already, you know, if you never have a red flag back in ideas, you know, the policeman charge me fee. Policeman charge me fee unsecure load. Yeah, but no, the policeman does say 50,000, but when you look at it, the man a ticket for $50,000. For me, when run go pay that now. Some of my brethren them get the younger court, you know, one get the younger court and he say, they might tell him if he plead guilty, so he say 5,000 play. Me see one yesterday go, and he say him pay 20,000. But if my brethren tell him, say probably true in Havana in green play. So probably I make him pay.
A regular thing on do.
Yeah, man, as a small truck of carry steel, you know, because normally the main man, they what carrying the steel and distribute it. Every day I see for them truck run past the stealing off. I talk to him, because the big man, them, see him there, man, tap me, you know, me truck, they run past, you know, we now call no name, because we know who carrying the steel. I see for them truck run past, they go down, you know. I know, say the man, me pass the man out of Sunfest gate, and the man, when me reach up a KFC, the man ride up beside me and say, where me they go? So me say, you know, say, a top road, me a drive. The man said to me, say, no, say, if he drive, if he go Jimmy Cliff Boulevard, because I know call that So when me reach near to Aquasal, man pull off and give me the ticket. And so me say, team, say, boss, I first offense, I mean, know about this and 50,000, so you could have give me a chance. The man say, me name the talk team, so I don't know why you want me talk team about.
Well, you them want to talk about give him money.
Yeah, for me, I tell him and say, so me, I tell him and say, brother, or we go buy a ton of steel and put pan it truck and carry and in half him and say, if he bend them, or you go buy man steel and bend them, or you take off one ton of steel and patch up 125 length and bend all of them.
People bend them still.
Brother, you say,
people bend them still.
When you buy 10 length or some motor.
Yeah, you go buy
no,
you
one ton load or 2 ton load.
But I man know why you bend them steel sometime either.
Yeah.
And the head for the traffic come out and say it was a mistake after him and them demonstrate and you got a quote and they still a charge. They not should charge you none because the etiquette was short.
It's supposed to short.
Yeah.
Well, you hear them say no.
So me they got a quote me they got a quote 29 or 29 of this month me say got a quote.
Yeah, you hear me say? Them say ignorance of the law don't void the law, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not because you're ignorant of the law means you're not guilty of the law.
Yeah.
Because you're ignorant of it, you know. So, well, next time you just know what to do.
Yeah.
So where about the next time?
No, I mean, I give them no money for that motor car. That 50,000 for the ticket. That ticket.
So how much time them stop you? How much time them stop you and give 50,000?
Because when they go back a bit, because you know, say, honest with you, though, when we were made cheap, you know, a big man, but we were made cheap, you know, man, left me, you know, when she part, and say, Chuck, no, if you drive a Jimmy Cliff Boulevard, the man, leave me, and not tell me, not stop the traffic and turn, make me come back, and then leave me, same place, you know. So when me go on out on the road, me just turn it across here and block up the road. And when me look, me hear, then the body talks, me hear a man come out from cross from Carnival Beach and he say, how would they drive Mr. Chuck? You look like a God Almighty man and block up Batam Road. So it's like, I've got you to see and now say, I not what I chip me cheap because when you go look for me, you know, I give me a ticket for 50,000 and probably I want 10,000 and I get sick of this steel. No profit in that for me.
But you have to go deal with the ticket though, you know, brother.
Yeah, man, me go court, man, because everybody will get to them go court, you know, so me go court the 29 and go here, why judge, what say?
Well, you have to go pay 50,000.
No, man, I pay 50,000, me when I come back, come black you again, man. One man can't,
well, you got to chip up more, you got to chip more.
One man I can't be telling me, give me black you and tell him, but you and brother, they say, boy, I move it, check out the road, car police, or come like up and see one, go down a jiggle, go ball. Maybe in a Jimmy Cliff Boulevard, block up near if you go up to Carnival Beach, you know, and nothing can pass on the two side, and I find it like the ADH, that's okay. Only thing they could charge me for obstruct traffic, you know, and that charge me for about.
So why you block the road? Why you block the road?
Because I want somebody can adjust 50,000, I never hear about 50,000 like it.
But you still have to go to court though.
Yeah, man, I go to court, man. I 29, they panic, I then go pay that. Me want to go to court, go here, go.
But argue about the 50,000?
Yeah.
So suppose a man says still have to pay the 50,000, where you go do?
Well, I mean, I even know what I'm doing, because if you not pay, you lock up things. So
yeah, go down and go block up the road and let the truck down there.
Well, you can plead not guilty and get a lawyer upon it, you know, brother, but at the same time, you still have to
60,000.
Yeah, so, you know, boy, it's rough.
Well, I go to cost him 60,000.
And he plead not guilty. And he show off the court and he go back yesterday, you know, and he say he pay 20,000. Yeah, so he say judge tell himself he buy. I don't know what he say judge saying he buy Chela.
So you go do that now? You go do that?
Chela can't come in a community.
Do like your brethren and plead guilty, man, and maybe you pay 1.5 or 1.10 outright.
Yeah. Because we don't have time to respond. Because the thing I just say things that me, man.
Yeah. Anyway.
But if I see him, we get it more and call, you know, man, because I come like, say, boy, but we call and they say, you know, call that.
All right, so you will know. You say, you go to court and call me back and tell me how much them charge you.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, man, Bruce, yeah, man.
Bruce, all right, Bruce, give thanks, yeah?
Yeah, so because the whole RSM team said we are doing a car, big up, but they don't appear what.
I tell you, the man you can't hide talking. Nobody know if you hide talking, you know. You could have never know where I deal with. If you don't know where I deal with, trust me. Trust me, man. The man I know if Marx thing that you don't really understand what I say, but you understand what I say. Yeah, I come in a music that and them come with all sort of variation. Trust me, man. It's sweet because we know what I talk about. That is one house. Yes, Ian.
Yeah, Mota.
Yeah, blessed man.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, bless up. Well, I'm Shane.
Yeah, man, bless man. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. Boy, Mota. Well, I'm going with the paradise here because this country is a little paradise by itself. You know, easy to explain. But
which aspect you talk about now? The part where now go on, which aspect?
Right left and center, Mota. East, west, north, south. In terms of what go with people and support and in community and overall. But what I see the two ruling parties, the people them left PNP and then come at JLP. And them left JLP and then come back at PNP. And then I see the two administrations failed for a long time. You understand? The two administrations deliver to the people. And the people, I don't know what happened to the people. They come at the people and stupid and fool. You understand, brother?
It's weird.
You understand me? All right. In every community you're going to Jamaica, a bad road. When I left off of that road, they call main road, when I fix, and going on any community across Jamaica, a bad road.
You look as if you have to come off of the main road. Up on my way at the main road, at the bad road. You have to come off of the bad road.
Brethren, I don't know, and the people them live it, them eat it, them drink it, them and the people them still have green and orange stay away.
Of course.
So tell me something, what do people them want?
What them want?
Yeah, what them want?
And you have to tell me, you know?
No, the people don't want nothing about that. The people are so uncivilized and stupid and fool. You understand me?
Yeah.
I hear think that, well, I hear Martha Griffiths and Cutting Edge combination where he think the Cutting Edge
fire burning. Fire burning.
Yes.
The people don't want to walk them eye.
Yeah, they don't want to demonstrate to make a food price. You have to show Cutting Edge is saying. Virgin. I hear them talk about this brother named PJ Pakistan. I big him up and I talk about him. I think come on social media.
But you not talking about in the 90s, I know.
Yeah, something like that. A different party and all that or something. Him are the first one start to sell out the country. The first prime minister. I see Edward Siaga.
The first two man them a Buster Manti and Norman Manley.
Yeah.
And them go,
you know what I'm saying?
England go get so-called constitution where make England manipulate the country.
Right. But apart from that, this little black brother will come forward and say a black man time. In the 18 and a half years in this country, and very little to show from black man time. No. Michael Manley.
They have two cell phone.
Michael Manley, a white man. If I'm not lying, a white parent can come from both mother and father.
No, well, Moon said Norman Manley was a white man still. His mother, but Moon call him a white man.
Well, you call him half white.
I don't know which half, but I would call him a white man. I don't know which half still.
All right, sir.
I know,
Okay.
I wouldn't call him a white man.
All right. And look what do. The same long thing, the same long thing me hear you talk about earlier on, and Shane. Look what do. Michael cut up land and give to the people. Some of them take the money because I have a family. Then time they were involved in something. There. When they cut up, a matter of fact, build the house, the farmhouse, give them, and then the farmland separate for them to go farm, and provide them with money to buy equipment and so on and so on. Enough of them take it, go buy other things.
Yeah.
Michael do that. Where this black man time do? Where him do? He more than sell out the country. Divest most of the assets that in a Jamaican city.
Well, he was the longest serving prime minister in Jamaica.
So the people that want bad Muta, they don't want good. A bad them want, a bad them get. You know what? It's not a matter of the people who are see the light and the right and get caught up in this thing, We're sorry we have a different, I think a different planet where it's don't go, real people can go there.
What kind of imagination that, Bridget?
Yeah, because you see...
Your imagination too far, man. You're worse than the people, them, you know.
No matter where I say Muta, man.
If you imagine that, a vain thing that you imagine, man.
You understand? Good at suffer with the bad. Because as you say, these two parties, the people that are run on these two parties, and these two parties not delivering for them.
Mm-hmm.
In any shape, form, or any way.
Yeah. Terrible.
You understand me? And yet still, as I said, and I said before, them put on them orange and them green same way. Then on the water in the community, when rain fall, them have to carry, they call it, them have to carry one old shoes. Put on one old shoes, go up a lane motor up at the road up there. So I it in a grass and one family member carry it back for them and they put on them good shoes there. So,
hold on. You know, I see some of them girls were working a bank do it. Yeah, whole heap of women were working a bank, And then I see them come and work, another shoes that them wear from them yard, When them come out of the yard now and reach from the main, them put on the shoes where carry them go to the bank. Because the ground in which part they live. So pokey and mucky.
Right.
They have to wear a little slippers and come out so and then wipe off them foot. You never see them do it yet?
Yeah, and carry water, wash off them foot. And
yes, a little bottle of water, wash off them foot. So.
Same way, brother.
And they say there.
Yeah.
This
and yet still, these are the people in orange and green.
Yeah, 21st century.
Yeah, man. Well, brother, we want a mind. We think that we want the art and a mind of Abraham Sherry in Jamaica. Yeah.
Well,
the brother don't have cooking and pastor there. We want that thing. We want that kind of principle there and a kind of art and mind. Yeah.
Jamaica full of a pure politician, brethren. Pure original. And we're going to move 1 o'clock.
Yes, Mota. Respect again, yeah?
Yeah, blessed man.
Yeah, man.
All right. So, we're not, all right.
So, no, walk up on the eye.
And that we're not talking about,
So, no, walk.
Yes, yeah.
Mota.
Yeah, blessed man.
Greetings in the name of the King. And a rebel. Yeah. Mr. Shane, pick up yourself. Great difference. Because you don't know you are running thing. All staff, receptionists, everyone. Jamaica, citizens, everyone. Governor General, Prime Minister, Minister of Defense, Police Commissioner, all members of Parliament, people of authority. I man want to discuss the $3 trillion, because that is significant in the whole aspect of what going on in the country. Right now, we don't see reach now and them say them can't find it. Where I come from. And so far I know, so when you can't find something, that laws or somebody got with it. So where I said to the people in Jamaica, I said, look, pan what go on in the infrastructure of the country and the money we're missing. There's about 600 and I think $40-something billion that it's supposed to go to war. The healthcare system, and the healthcare system is non-existent. So accountability is what we're talking about right now. People them have to open them eyes, see what go on. Because what she say, what school we learn, you know? Children live what they learn. She said the government learn from the colonial, the school, and them absorb that style. Them just come in a different color, complexion. They're the same methodology and systematically them are rule the people them with. Enough is enough. Can't take no more of that. So me I say, bereavement and condolences to all people who lose loved ones, you know, regardless if a security force kill them dead in an accident or just old age. You know, see, I want to big up my brethren, Shabba, Pineapple and Cream, you know what I talk about, Isla Bash, Kokoti and the crew. Yes, Muta, when they're on the case, you know, I want them to know, say, this is April. The marijuana, I want the police them stop link the marijuana with this drug for gun thing, you know, because we're doing that, you know, Rastafari, you know, that, you know, because we're not dealing with that. I want them to know. When them come with these inferences and these suppository assumptions, you know, we make them know, say, listen, we're not dealing with that, you know, unless you have positive proof, say a man that would do that. For that, then you show the proof and the evidence in the court of law so we can know that. But don't assume these things, because when you make these assumptions, it prejudices the outcome of any debate or reasoning about the legalization of marijuana, Rastafari, both economically, spiritually, physically, and all of the colleges. So that's where my viewpoint is right now. I just want the people them to know, say, Rastafari at the head. After all this, you straighten up the things. Mr. Golden, line up yourself properly. Because it was straight. You have to get it straight. So, more life, more strength, more love. We are dealing with the matter.
All right, sir. Listen, man. You know, I mean, you can don't know them tune Rasta. When me a youth, me know what my mother know, you know. I never did show where my mother did I listen to. I know where she didn't know. And I did love it too. So it's not like say it can't be played. It's just that the mindset. The mindset of the youth them know it's not wide enough. It's not wide enough for grasp that you have other music. Or you can go and explore the music. Because you have so much tune, brethren. Thousands of tune. Thousands of tune. You can't play from here till next year and not play over the same tune. When I talk about also run music, when I talk about music where it's music. You know, see, not just I play wildly so I don't press anything. You know, it's weird. Sometimes when I like so long I listen to certain music when I know me I play it. Really. When I like so long I hear it when I know me I play it. But I don't know how that's going to work out. And you know, say Sunday me up on the radio. I never tell the people them this. Sunday, I sit in for Matrix. Yes, and the next Sunday too. We are sitting for Matrix. So, I'll get a chance to hear it for myself. Well.
Yeah, 2-3 quick things about Mota. Yeah, a genius in our music. A 3-man call me around with them selection of it. You know, hear that on a radio station.
3-man?
I like a 3-man call me, I tell me something for big up on that. Move that one ago. You're good for music. as Friday gone, well, me not call them name, keep something down like the seaside there, Friday gone. I may have to go to toilet this year and say, why don't play Sugar Mine at and when name Johnny Clark. But we could go through some quick thing. Muta, you remember the Shell waiver? May I show you? You remember the Shell waiver?
Yeah.
100 million waiver for benefit hospital and school. And after PJ win, he must take off the subsidy off a cursing of poor black people like himself and come from humble beginning can't get. So may I tell you what the man say? May I tell you them bring black people bring one spin on. Him finding out him take out the waiver where we for collect the tax on for better where hospital or school now.
Yeah.
After him rich friend, you know. And then come back now take off the subsidy after the cursing knife what poor black people for benefit. Alright? Choose a guy and the man them from KFA to the counter and cost the amount of money. Well, whatever I can't get account for. Nobody don't take up motor. Motor if you go across road and walk where they sit at the stop time, and I call the name because they're not getting a promotion. Go across road and walk from the stoplight where state used to left on your left hand. Motor you can't walk, there's no sidewalk from there.
No sidewalk.
Go to jail. Where the infrastructure, where the money go, they can't just spend the fund. Where the money go, Motor?
Where it go?
Mr. Motor, you cannot walk a blind man or a man with a heel must broke our foot. The place not clean, the place smell, the place dirty. Where the money go? Because number one, Motor, you're right when you saw the mess of Motor, you're a genius or the West was on. They used to race horses and chariots and stick the flag in how them want to get the land. If me own the land, when me I pay tax seat on my own, it's like a policeman. I tell me, say, all right, my phone can't do this thing on my car because you will get ticket. I may say rule you to my car and on my phone. You can't tell me my phone for that. And the injustice go on, and Mark Golden don't address it. Farmer Primus at PJ don't address it. Andrew is not don't address it. It's just all about taking money from poor people because these guys are colonial master tell them, sorry. The 6 down can't do anything and get rich, but the 2 point at Jamaican keep them in operation. They are not doing nothing for many Jamaican people in life. Better because you better get a ticket for 50,000 Motor, I go at the courthouse. The courthouse are there for the government. When you talk, them tell us, them will lock you up, them threaten you up. When you talk Motor, they are there to the police expect the people, the gunman expect the people, the judge come extort the people. I'm going to tell you some Motor when I have my boss, I'm going to see the man, I beat the man for $200, the PMP boy, and matches lane. You pay JLP $300 and pay people before and a man van broke down and a man say move, I'm going to reverse my bus. And a man take side seat Motor. And I beat the big man for $400, you know. A revolver drop out time waistband, you know. Downtown with police and everybody traverse now Motor. I think the man run and take up the gun, the man. Still I beat the man there. I watch the 38, the 6 shooter. And him still I beat the man. I said, Jamaica, gone. I'm saying, no, this is not for me. And up until the experiment is Delaware, Chuck now, Andrews don't implement a system to get you an extortion because them are supply the underworld economy. Because it seems the Motor, you take the police, them after the road, them drive a taxi, and when a man come extort them, you just say, come, but them not evidence that are the excuse. Nothing for poor people benefit them, just tax them. Me have my land, Motor. Tell me why me for pay tax to my land. Tell me why me for buy a land with my ancestors them bang up and chain and chew off in a sea and shark yam because of these white boy governor general collect $34 million out of my tax me. Tell me why me for pay land tax after I buy my land and I pay $1 million transfer tax and come back and pay tax again. Why? If we are a government Motor, can I get me know you know in deal with politicians, can you get somebody from a land tax and save all I want to tell you all the $3 trillion go? You buy the land. Yeah, your own. We are government. Government means you Motor, Shane, and everybody. Oh, me, or something for me, I have to buy. Tell me no Motor. It's for me. Where the land tax go? What the purpose? We light, no dead. Road, no dead motor. You are walking on the road, no sidewalk, no dead. See a bridge from Walter, no motor. Right, as I go over the stoplight, I want to Hagle Park, the bridge tear off motor. And a lot of young people traverse this. So. Just like all the boy when they get drawn out of Alec Gang because he might want to parade and none of that. The infrastructure of the country packed down just one day. National work if these guys don't drive around and inspect the place and maintain the place and so forth. Tell me no motor. And then we are sit down and talk about PMP and we are sitting and talk about JP motor. Me a man. I'm a black Jamaican, I'm a black power, but all of them guys, so throw down $1 million US in front of me and support GLP, but we are looking at if I throw it down in front of me and support PNP, we are looking because both of them, I pronounce the TH, both of them are the same thing.
How much both million you say? How much million?
I said throw down $100 million US in front of me for both the PNP.
You gonna vote?
But no, vote for a man.
All right, when they throw it down in front of you, call me.
Eh?
When them throw it down in front of you, call me.
Yeah, so get somebody with a landing address with a landing motor and make get some man. Because them not educate we, you know. And you are doing it and cowboy, you know. Porsche give a land to China, man, then I gun them up around our black people, you know. And we can't get gun license, you know. The one where I develop Porsche give them and Andrew don't know about it. No. So both them I see their own differences, them symbol and them color motor and them body where them can't afford it. Them not different.
The dragon, one body, two head.
Go through my boss.
All right, sir. CL. Cutting edge.
All right, you hear that, you know, say Alabama, you know.
A long time I hear from you, man.
There, man. There. Since we talked to you last time, come like the world kind of turn upside it down and flip.
No, I know the world. I Trump and him friend them, I not turn upside down. But look at how. Oh, yeah, you can't come back out, come here, you know. You can't come back to Jamaica, you know.
You can't come back home.
No, you better stay up there. You're not get to left. Come out. Walk.
So
if you left, you're not get to go back.
What a state of affair, man. It's like crazy. The thing you can't think of him do it. Like crazy. It's like, you know, so support him nevertheless. You know?
But I hear say some people as citizens have all them green card and thing, and a peer problem them get a airport.
Yeah.
Peer problem.
Really sure. I mean, no people have come through and go freely still and nothing really happen. You know?
Yeah.
So, but, it's a terrible situation.
You're all right, though. You're all right, differently.
Yeah, man, we're good, man. You know, say, you know, since we talked to you, there will be a sound up here and we lick music on them like a Jamaica style, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, we build a sound, man. Build a sound and a lick enough, you know, whatever music they want to hear. But, you know, obviously mostly reggae and country, find some reggae country. And the people, because white people are really used to music a certain way. You know?
Oh,
and
white people you play for them, for call them for play to man, play for them. Me know
mostly,
play for them,
mostly, you know, in Alabama, we're there in Louisiana, we're there in Florida too sometimes.
You know, most of black people don't listen.
Some, you know, sometimes the black people, then we come from Georgia and so on, come down and keep party on the beach.
Most of black people don't know what you're talking about, man. Alabama, man.
Yeah, then we have to go, we have to go link them, man.
Yeah.
So,
man. Hear from you, man.
We there, man. We there at the same way, you know?
Yeah. All right, sir. Give thanks to hear from you.
Give thanks. You have the same link, same cell number.
Yeah, man. Yes, Johnny Osborne. Yes, EL.
EL Muta.
Yeah, blessed man.
Yeah, man. To read the music, them, you know. And the music, them, man, them bad news, man, may I tell you.
May I tell you,
say the music, them have me, because me there, it's not night time, I say, no, you know, but sometimes when I play them special way, you know, they have to tune in.
Yeah.
I have to give you up on them, because trust me, when I tell me, I say, boy, I dub this, but me, I say, no, that need more. You know, you left off the double last name. You understand?
What should I say?
A real rubber dub, man. Real
dub, no, wait, the dub are the one without the singing, you know.
Yeah.
Just instrumental.
Without the singing, right?
This is the one I just play a while ago with Johnny Osborne. You call that rubber dub. This is the one I play first with Augustus Pablo instrumental. You call that dub, just dub.
Yeah. Why don't you know, every man, I know what I'm saying, when me and I told you, I told me to follow when you are playing music, each of us on play, so you have enough time, still enough time. You play some music where, let me tell you, you play different from most selector, and you play music them, the fees of them sound different to me. You know, you get the cut of them more slower and sound like the original.
You why slow now. Me no move the BMP. Watch out. You see when the youth them a play, it sound like a chipmunk. When you hear Bob Marley, I think it sound like a chipmunk.
Yeah.
Because them are quick the tempo.
Yeah.
When me no move the tempo at all.
Them have to mix music motor, so them have to get the BPM, them all, everything on one order.
Yeah, but it make one go out of tune when you do it that way.
It change out the music, man.
Yeah.
Lose the essence.
Me all up a keyboard, you know, there, and up at a rest there, you know. You so tuning, you know, come enough time. And I time them have all a Dennis Brown concert, a Dennis Brown celebration this one. Dennis Brown, let me hear you play. Them slower than the normal Dennis Brown.
No, it's not slower. And them are played fast, and me are played slow.
Yeah, tell you.
And them are played fast.
Them nice for them way there, you know.
Yeah.
The beat, them sound.
Rubber dub style.
Yeah. All right. Me not tell you, man. Okay, there I listen and they are call up for the music, but one joke when I get away, the brother say, why, if you're throwing on 100 million there, in that vote, I have to call you. Someone I take 50,000 and 30,000, 5,000 and 6,000.
I'm joking about make a man children. If a man children to the front time, US, tell him must call me.
Vote for the two of them.
I vote for the two of them, trust me. And I'll find somebody else to vote for.
Yeah, man, because the money they can go to all, so my money with them do. Some man not even ready.
I just told you that I vote for my iron left it.
Yeah, I vote for him. I see him tell man, you know, me never have work, you know, me I tell him me have work. I do all these have how me get the work, them I tell us that psychs and understand it, you know.
That man say.
But they are really tonight time, man. Me listen you to your 2 minutes, you know, man.
Give thanks,
they
man.
are make some jacket feel here, you know, in a night just don't vet, man. I am one iron more, 6 jacket and about 6 vests. I don't button them up until me, man.
That good man. Keep you awake. Don't take it.
I have to find them there. I work out with them, you know, a big jacket, then we have a big suit, you know, them have a hat, you know.
Yeah.
So I just say money there too. So,
all right, sir.
Anyway,
thanks.
Big up yourself, man. Me always have to join in, man. I make sure that me keep positive with the advice.
All right, so a good rubber dub, I know I come to you now, straight to your head, right, rubber dub.
Before you go, Muta.
Yes.
Before you go, I have to remember you this say. I hear we are listening to things, and I tell them again, say, you are the only man me see do a thing on the radio, and me never see another artist do like that. Them have greed and crave for even sometimes with them now, where them not even forget. People to be them and them shift enough to them, but them say, yo, me take it said way, because me I tell them, oh, me there one time me I listen to radio one time, oh, you get a award one time, man, and you say, Chuck, I know you forget it, brother. I just a far right away. Like,
oh, that's a far right, yeah.
Yeah, man, you should be give man and tell him to rub off the idea. You rub off the idea, man, for that and put on there. When I say you work good for the whole year, and you forget this.
And you see, after them do that, them stop it, you know, them say me disrespect them, so them nobody have the award again. Yeah, them they stop it. So me disrespect the award people. Them I say what? Shoot or shoot. Me never do nothing that year them. Me never do nothing at all.
Yeah, good always.
And the brethren
I did 93 and Yasus did have out the album there, bad album, Mental Assassination. Yeah, man.
Muta say, yo, you deserve this thing, you know. I don't say I don't deserve it, but they work. And give him and say, rub out the eye in here and put it into the eye. And then say that is disrespect. I say, go good always.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
I say, go give thanks, boss.
Yeah.